And you're very welcome back. And that was Arlo Guthrie and the City of New Orleans. And as promised, I have members of the Lifford Players with me in the studio this evening. And I've got Eddie Flanagan, who is director and actor, Ciara Gallagher, Gilbert Young, and Evie Differ. Folks, you are very welcome.
Thank you, Jean. Good to be here.
And Eddie, it doesn't seem a year since I was talking to you about your play last year.
Yes.
And it was a play that you wrote. It was one of a trilogy. Have you written any more, or are you taking a wee break from that?
Well, there's more parts to it, yes, but no, we're kind of breakdown for something different this time.
And you are acting and directing once again.
I am. My wife thinks I'm mad.
So this play, I suppose there's thousands of plays out there, and whenever you're thinking of putting on one, what would make you put on? What made you put this one on?
I've done this play for some time, and I did it before actually with a group called Mouthpiece Theatre back about 14 years back probably, and I thought it was a great play, great script, but really the truth is that we had four actors. Well, we had three actors, and who I knew could fill the role. So it was a play picked for the group, really, and we're lucky and blessed to have a fourth actor called Ciara Gallagher who came online, and it was tremendous. So really the cast we had fitted the play, and where we are as a group, it kind of fitted us.
Mm. And it's quite an old play. It was back in 1962, was it?
It was first performed in 1962 by playwright Edward Albee, and it rocked the theatre world. It dominated the theatre for almost 10 years, and it was so popular that it created an awful lot of playwrights at that time who were trying to better it, you know. It really did change theatre in New York and America and across Europe.
Mm-hmm. And it was a film as well then in 66 with Richard Burton and...
Very famously by Richard Burton and Liz Taylor, yes. And Burton played George, the part that I play, and Liz Taylor played the part of Martha, played by, very ably, may I say, by Ciara Gallagher.
Excellent. And the title of the play, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, there's a bit of a story about that, or a wee bit of a pun, Eddie?
There was, yeah. He actually, Virginia Woolf was a very famous author in England, and it's a take two on the Disney's version of the Three Little Pigs as well. And Miss Albee wrote to Virginia Woolf's husband, asking him could use her name in the play because she had passed away at that time. So so it's that's where the title comes from.
Mm-hmm. And the storyline, I suppose many people will know, but maybe there'll be somebody out there who doesn't know.
I'm sure they will, yeah, but it's a very, very complex tale of two middle-aged, or one middle-aged couple, Martha and George, played by myself and Ciara Gallagher. And we're having a university professor, and we're having a party after a party, and we have invited a young couple, a young professor and his wife, around unwittingly to our games and frolics. And the story is really about, I suppose, the very complex world of Martha and George, who can't have children, but they have this imaginary son. And it's a very personal, private game to play amongst themselves. But Martha, in her intoxicated state, lets loose about their son, and this unfolds the various games that they play. It's a very menacing story, a harrowing story, a very sad story, but also it's a very riveting story.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can bring you in there, Ciara. So you're playing Martha. So what do you think of the role? It's challenging, I would expect.
It's very challenging, yeah, but it's a fantastic role. Martha's loud and brash and crass, and she doesn't care what she says or who she says it to, and a lot of the time George just sits and shakes his head at her, but also then tries to better her and to best her. The two of them just have word games going on all the time, and they're just shadow boxing each other the whole time.
It's very much a love-hate relationship.
Very much, yeah.
They are in love, but
they used to be in love. I think that kind of got lost a while back. Got lost in the drink more than anything else. They were fond of their alcohol, these two. fond of parties.
So this is your first time with the Lifford Players, am I right in
It
saying that?
is,
But
yeah.
you're a well-established actress and performer with Letterkenny groups over the years. So
Yeah,
what do you think of this
lucky.
lot?
Do I have to say it out loud? No, I'm really joking. No, I've been very lucky. They've been amazing. They've been so welcoming, and it's been great crack. It's a great play to get your teeth into, and a great role to get stuck into. So it has been great crack. Maybe a wee bit too much crack sometimes, not enough seriousness. But no, that's why we do it. We do it for crack and the love of theatre, and it is it's been fantastic.
We just we just pointed about the cast we have. I mentioned Gilbert in a second and Marwin, but Ciara, I saw Ciara the first time in LMG's version of Shrek most recently, and another person who saw the show didn't know you, but like myself commented that a person who's on stage for 5 minutes was so shone out so much, and that shows the talent of Ciara when you pull together a play or show beyond so little time.
That's lovely.
So well done.
Thank you.
Well, I've seen you in Calendar Girls and Jesus Christ Superstar and fabulous actress indeed. And if you could just take the mic over to yourself, Gilbert, there, and we'll bring you in. So you have been with the Lifford Players for a number of years.
Aye, too long, Jean, too long.
So
That can be fixed.
so your role in this play, how do you find it?
Yeah, it's a more challenging one that I'm used to, but like I play Nick, who's married to Honey. We come into this madness on the night. I am a young professor. I got my PhD when I was 19, so he's very ambitious, and he will do anything to get up the ladder, as you will see in the play. So he's described as young, blonde, and good looking. So that's very like myself, but
And modest, of course.
and modest as well.
We spend months casting this.
But yeah, he is. He's very cocky, and he believes well in himself. Very sure of himself, and he comes into this, and George and Martha really show him what's what in this world, along with Honey, my wife, who I think we were, me and Honey were kind of, I think we were kind of forced to each other type thing, but not to give too much away in the play, but we're not very well matched with the characters. But yeah, no, it's been a fun role. It's been, as the guys have said, it's been great crack. And it's great to have Ciara along for the ride as well. We're still a developing group. The group has been around for a long time, but we're redeveloping ourselves, and trying to get back to the glory days, as they would say, and hopefully this will bring us back to that as well.
And Evie, you've been with the group for a number of years as well, and your part is challenging as well as the other three.
Yes, for sure. So I've been kind of with the group a while as well now, in the background, and a couple of times now on the stage as well. So it's nice to be back again. Yes, very challenging role as well. So Honey is Nick's little wife. She's the housewife. She's very dutiful and very loving, I suppose.
She's
but
the
she's
polar
also
opposite of Martha, isn't
Oh,
she?
absolutely. She's a bit more quiet, a bit more timid, very, very childlike. There's definitely an innocence to her. But get 3 or 4 brandies into her and the secrets will start to come out. So she doesn't tend to handle the drink too well. So that's very fun to play.
And Eddie, there's no festivals this year, but you're on tour for quite a long time, up to the end of May. Was that right?
And then the first week in June, actually, we kick off in the Alley Theatre in February the 12th and 13th. And we're heading then to Ballyshannon on May 17th. March and Angreenian, March 29th. Then Ballyshannon on May 17th. And we're then in Burton Port on May 31st. So we're taking in 5 venues. 5 venues in total. So we are. So it's quite a stretch for us. But as I say, we're trying to rebuild the group and having fun with it. Takes the pressure off the festivals away. And we're probably at the point where a lot of groups are just coming to. We've kind of bypassed that hump where, in recent years, as we are getting stage crews together, getting help to just plays, to perform plays, and we've probably been one of the first of the traps to we look at that, address that problem, and started building it again. We have our own lighting guy now. We have our own sound person. We're starting to build now 2 or 3 stage crew. We have 7, I believe, some of the best actors in the country, and so we're getting there slowly. But it's a hard walk. And I mean, you mentioned festivals. I think it was last year, the year before that, there was 34 festivals, or 34 groups in the 3-act festivals. There was 19 last year, I think. A lot of groups this year doing 1-act festivals, which wouldn't be heard of 5 or 10 years back. You know, so, and that's purely because 1-act festivals, there's no set required, hardly. There's little stage crew required. So groups can produce 1-act plays successfully, easily, put them on stage. It's fun touring, it's a short play, less lines to learn, less hassle, less pressure. So I think we have to address the problem of the 3-act festivals going forward. We also will have less and less groups doing them.
Well, it's great to have you all in tonight, and the best of luck with it. And you're in the alley as the first one in the alley next week.
Next week, the 12th of February at 8 p.m. and get booking now. For it should be a good crowd, and it's a great play, with a very, very strong cast. With myself being the exception, of course. Do that.
We would say that anyway.
But no, it's a powerful piece of work. It is.
Well, listen, as I said, the best of luck with it, and hopefully I'll catch you at some stage or other on your own private circuit in the Northwest. Thanks a million, folks.
Thanks.
Jean, thank you so
Very
much.
Jean. Thank you.